United Station is one of the most westerly stations and is one of the termini on the West Somerset Railway, with the other termini being Willerton Station, which is occasionally used for trains that are broken down, as well as Bishop Fleetwood and Norton Fitzwarren, with Bishop Fleetwood being the main terminus at the other end of the line, and Norton Fitzwarren only occasionally being used as a terminus when events such as the Demon Festival are on. However, unlike Place 1, we don't stick around in Minehead for long. We don't even go outside the station. We're back on D7659, which is the Class 25, courtesy of the Waterman Heritage Railway Trust thing. This was actually here last time, which means I'm very used to this loco, or am I? Here we are arriving back into Dunster. Just like other stations on the line, such as Washford and Willerton, this station is very good for filming, both standing on the platform and on the train watching going by the station, because you get a lot of tones from the train, which actually makes it quite interesting and actually quite fun, and you get to hear a variety of noises, which I actually quite like, although I know some people that might not. 1659. This was actually here last year, also for the Summer Diesel Festival. There's my assistant doing his weird stuff. Oh, because he's a blithering idiot, but there. Anyway, I do like this train, it does stink a bit, but it has a nice horn, and it is very nice. So, enjoy the ride as we head back up to watch it. Here we are once again at Blue Anchor Railway Station, which, as I explained in part 2 I think it was, is pretty much practically useless and only serves 2 purposes: the beach and the nearby Holborn Holiday Park. It's a lengthy walk away and a short open-top bus ride to Carhampton. However, we don't stick around here and we continue our journey towards wherever we're going next. Here's a little gag for you. It says do not place any part of your body, including your head, out the window. I don't know how many heads I see here, but I see loads. Just look at my dad, he's even putting his head out the window. And so am I in this video. Diesel Festival, there is what's West Somerset Railway call an intensive timetable on, which means that the trains are basically every hour. Because of this, some trains have to skip stations in order that the passing trains at stations such as Broken Heathrow, Wilson and Blue Anchor don't have to sit there for over 20 minutes. The trains sometimes skip stations. For example, we just skipped Watford, and this morning on the first train, we skipped Secundra. it! Watch the gap between the train and the platform. Because we're in watch it. Do you get it? Anyway, here's our class 25 train leaving watch it. Here we are at Watchet train station. Now, the town of Watchet itself is a small harbour and market town located near Blue Anchor Bay and Bridgewater Bay. Even though it's located near Blue Anchor Bay, the road to Blue Anchor is actually closed off and will be pretty much forever until the sun explodes and the earth is dead, because they can't be bothered to fix the road. Unless they get some money, of course. Even though lots of people already visit here, as you can tell by the amount of people on the station platform, and all that didn't look good for the bus, and the amount of people park their cars in the car park. There is also a local bus service dropping off people here in the form of the 28. And now at Watch, I just had a lovely cup of tea and a couple of snacks. I need to try and use the bare minimum because still got quite a few trains to get through, and 30% nearly, so yeah, it's not going too good. But yeah, I'm doing good so far. The next one is a loco and a DMU. So I think it should be a loco, and then there are 2 rear carriages of the DMU. That's how I think it is, because at mine I just saw one of the DMU carriages there, and so that's just a bit like, what's going on? So, yeah, should be alright, hopefully, if I use the bare minimum, so I better stop yapping, and, see when this train arrives. Here we can see D9551 arriving on a little 2-car shuttle service from Bishop's Lydeard, heading all the way to Minehead. Because the DMU has been a bit vandalised, this train is only formed of 2 coaches, and that isn't good, as there is something called the Waverley Creek on board, which means that half a carriage is taken up, which basically means we've got 1.5 carriages of seating and standing only, which meant that I couldn't do a lot of filming on this train because, once again, if you didn't understand, it is very, very overcrowded, and I struggled to get a lot of shots and videos out of this train, but I did at least get a video of us departing Watchet. Just like a couple of the other trains we have been on, D9551 has been painted in the traditional British Railways 2-tone green livery. As well as this, it is another shunter train, very similar to D9526, I think it was. Just because one of the front cars of the DMU has been vandalised doesn't mean that the rear car also has to not run. Here we can see one of the trailer cars. Ladies and gentlemen, sorry for any inconvenience, but because my battery didn't have very much left in it, I'm now mainly doing recordings and not taking a lot of shots until later on. Anyway, I did take a few more videos, and here you can see D9551 departing Watford Station. Here we are once again for probably the third or fourth time at Blue Anchor. Just by the magic of YouTube, here we are back at Minehead.